Let's talk about The Fits. This is the debut film from an American director called Anna Rose Homer, which was part of the Biennale College Cinema programme at the Venice Film Festival, where the idea is if you want to make your first or second film, you pitch it one year, go away and make it, and then bring it back to be screened the next year. Up front, it sounds a lot like Carol Morley's The Falling, because the premise does have a lot in common with that. But what it does with the premise is completely its own thing, which is, I thought, really beautiful, tense and puzzling. You've got this, it's set in an urban gym. There's a young girl called Tori, played by a first-time actress, whose real life name is Royalty Hightower. I think she was 9 years old when she made the film.
That's straight out of J.R. Tolkien, isn't it?
It's a heck of a name to live up to, but she does live up to it. I think she was discovered on YouTube as part of this dance troupe that features in the film called Q Kids. The director was looking around for the right people to play these parts, because in the gym, Tori starts out, she's hanging around a lot with her older brother, who is a boxer. She's with all the other boys who are boxing, and then through these large swinging doors into another gymnasium, she sees these girls called the Lionesses, who are slightly older than her, mainly, although there are some who are around the same age as her, who are drilling and practicing these incredible routines. And she is tomboyish, but interested in what these guys are doing as well. And she's kind of this liminal figure in both rooms, with the power to move from one to the other. So here's a conversation that Tori has with one of the younger girls in the Lionesses called Beezy, when she moves across and first starts to make her interest known in becoming a dancer.
So, do you work here?
No, I'm just helping my brother.
Oh. Did you know they're gonna come to school today?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
You gonna stay on the team?
I don't know yet.
I think you should. I don't think they can kick you off.
Even if we're really bad?
You're not the worst.
So the film starts out with this young girl trying to find her place in the world. Is it with the boxers? Is it with the dancers? Where does she exist? Where is she going to be comfortable? And it's shot in such a way that you know something else is going on, but you're not 100% sure what. Now, the fits of the title are these kind of strange fainting fits that the older girls in the dance group suddenly start to suffer. Now, it's not an en masse kind of group hysteria thing, but one by one during rehearsal, they start to fall down and shake on the ground. And it's clear that these fits are in some way connected with each other. They don't have any apparent lasting effects, although the girls are hospitalised. There's no agreement really between the girls of what it feels like to go through one of these fits. And there's a kind of implied link between the choreography of their dance routines, which is very kind of confrontational, angular, jerky, very active. And it's almost as if they're tapping into something in their dance that is being expressed in a more unmediated individual form. In these fits, there's also the suggestion that it's some kind of a medical issue. And what the film does is it poses all of these possibilities and really doesn't clearly tell you what kind of film you're watching. Is it this social realist thing where they're being, poisoned by the drinking water in this place? Is it some kind of a haunting that's going on? And the film, the source of this ambiguity is through the fact that the main character is this young 9, 10, 11-year-old girl who is not sure what the outside world means. So the film gives you the same information that she has about her surroundings, but it challenges you to decode it in the same way that she would have to decode it. And as the film moves on, it's very clear about what's happening, but it isn't clear about what any of it actually stands for. And there's, towards the end particularly, there are some incredibly dreamy, surreal sequences. There is one shot that it's achieved on a budget of absolutely nothing, but it is just genuinely miraculous what you're watching. You kind of think, my goodness, the sheer kind of ingenuity. And I don't want to explain what this shot is, because to see it, you have to see it in context. But this idea that that's her perspective, I thought this was really tremendous. And the fact that it doesn't necessarily fit into any group is only to its credit.